I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Best not be bothering me for no reason.
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I'll get you! Here, thou thundering gate! To the Cyclops!
More lightning against its foe!
Let's find an elemental doom!
It seems we have enraged our friend. Use their rage to our advantage.
I'm holding the arm! Now to bring it down and let it taste our fury!
I would be glad if you were with me.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
The Goblin's lair lies somewhere along the western road. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know. Oh, someone taught them a lesson at least.
Not bad. trying. That's just as well. Better to be selected than
Gold is a resource best spent efficiently.
I will protect you.
Snuffed out.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stomach's growling. Can't talk.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
There's a ladder here. I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
Very well, I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be... need...
I dare say. I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of at least.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey. I shall cherish my memories of our time together.
Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned. Methinks I've an idea of where Ser Ulrika might have gone, Master. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Could you come over here? Tis clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination. So I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin eats the worm, as they say. This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curative...
Right, just follow me. The Cyclops' hide is already gone, and now the beast has got an armor itself. We must find a way to remove its helmet.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Never mind. We can only learn from our mistakes. Get on. I shall propel you into the air.
Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing!
No quarrel, Peter. own master attempt.
It is not what I expected. Perhaps our next attempt will be more successful.
Was most effective.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Methinks I've an idea of where Ser Ulrika might have gone, Master. I can guide you there, if you wish.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
That's... skill that could be of aid to us here.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Here, if you please.
That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Perhaps we will understand more in time.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. You would leave one of your own to die. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrificing that poor soul amounts to cutting off your own arm. As Halve's leader, you ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him back alive. Can you truly say this decision benefits your people, Jonas?
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer none of your impudence, outsider! Be gone from our village!
I, Jonas. I am an outsider. and therefore have no reason to heed any commands you would give. I shall follow my own will, and do what must needs be done. All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Stormwind Cave.
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely needed. Tis just like Sir Ulrika to fly to another's aid. Let us hasten to Stormwind Cave and join in her rescue efforts. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Good. We're here.
'Tis you. Have you come to join us in our rescue effort? My thanks. We shan't fail with you by our side. The captured villager ought to be within. Let us hurry.
We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. Well, you don't see that every day. I imagine my master would faint were I to return beyond the rift with it.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
My magics are at your disposal.
The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
saved. Thank you.
Thank heavens you yet live. Let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled to see you in good health, I'm sure.
Don't we have a report to make, Master? We have completed our quest with nary a hitch. I cannot wait to see Sir Jonas eat his words. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Leave this to me, Master. I'll see us through. Shall I assist? We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
You have returned triumphant, I see. Oh, what a relief.
Indeed. And now that the task is done, I shall leave Har Village, ne'er to return. In exchange, I beg you to forgive those who joined me. I incited them, and so I alone ought to suffer the penalty of exile. Yet I will go forth from this village with my head held high, glad in the knowledge that no lives were sacrificed under my watch.
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika. In light of your good deeds, all shall be forgiven.
After you left, we who remained discussed that which our village treasures most. It is as you yourself have said, a village is nothing without its people. We ought to have learnt that lesson well after the dragon chased us from our homes. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. Ulrika, would you honor our village by becoming its chief? 'Tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom shall unite our people, human and bestian both.
Aye, if that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow to protect this village and its people with my life.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Very well. Well, I'll guide you there directly.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Malv. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home. Tell them that I swear to return as soon as I can.
this work and so.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought... to bring him these tidings post-haste. Ah, yes, I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once. Best head to market. Just about had my fill of this ruckus.
Let's see. Put a crack a few skulls if you want to be top dog.
Can I throw in?
Oh, could use a rest.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What should I...
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Well, hello there, sir. What can I do you for? Not that I really need to ask. Aye, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Do you come again? Well met.
With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
No doing. Fine.
One shape at times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
True enough.
Use me as your foothold to soar to the greater heights.
Piss me off.
It's this way. What am I supposed to do?
Can't help but see a turncoat in every place.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
My back.
Time this place.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured an archer staff, I see. Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to sorcerer, if it pleases you, sir. However, if you wish to register as a warrior instead, you will need to acquire a greatsword. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a greatsword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
Always or else.
Sir Leonard.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Could you come over here?
This ox cart's bound for Melv.
I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Not good will come of this.
I'll gladly stay a while.
Seems my feet always lead
Well met, sir.
What to do, eh?
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble. A firm resolve has taken root in my heart since we met. I may be past my prime as a fighter, but I can still teach. And if anyone can master this technique, 'tis you. Go on, humor an old man. It is good to know that Ulrika is safe. I only wish I could do more.
Ah, good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this.
I'm about ready for a break.
We have reached our destination.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir. Apologies, but I can't... This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
'Tis a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strength.
I'll gut you and feed you your...
Harpies! Be on your guard!
Fire will prove effective against this foe.
Stand strong! We'll pull through yet!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in...
Where are you going?
Welcome. Might you spare? Well met. You are come. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital. hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. Solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Barely scraping by.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty will do well to get a good night's rest.
Master! Pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as Arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
True enough. Shall we get some rest then? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
You have my fullest confidence. I do not engage in idle chatter while on duty.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine. Welcome to the Star Drop Inn.
We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all. Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I... Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. If the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts most queer. I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your Majesty may even discover some method of undoing the Godsway's hold over the pawns. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress. Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. I bid you take it. 'Tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. It must have been commissioned by someone with great influence. I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession. There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With the permit came information I found most intriguing. An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen and was banished from the kingdom when her prophecy displeased the Queen Regent. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of your Majesty's whereabouts. The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your infiltration.
Fine wares all.
Nightmares if I let myself worry much.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
Right you are.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times we live in. You know where to find.
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
The rules at your... Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous... times we live in. You know where to find.
Pray, follow me.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Bunch of sluggards.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
What's to be done about this?
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
This armor's far from comfortable. Whoever's my replacement.
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue your investigation. As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and I happened upon this. 'Tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phasus. I passed an eye o'er it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from it that I could not. And if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me? That is, only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands, of course.
too old to care.
Well, this is no good. I can't let myself get distracted.
I'd sooner stay out of that new and very possible. Such quiet.
I'll make a living if I'm self-injured.
Suppose I better get to work.
By your command, Arisen.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Shall we seek some answers? Regrettably, I am not equipped with the knowledge to guide you on that quest. You shall have to hire a pawn who is.
You have my fullest confidence. Do not forget that we work to serve the city.
Fancy a look at my wares? Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure. Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business. Fancy a look at my wares?
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Sets my thoughts like that.
I wish I had someone to talk to.
Causes
I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern light.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance? Oh, a letter, is it? Let's see here. But know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in a veil of gossamer clouds, awaiting the return of the sun's warming glow. Well, well, I'd not thought Disa the capacity for such refinement. 'Tis a love letter of a sort, one that draws on ancient symbolism to convey its message. The moon represents a woman, the sun, a man. Put simply, what this letter means to communicate is, I miss you. Ha! A surprisingly saccharine sentiment coming from the Queen Regent. Would you not agree? I know not who this Phaesus is, though 'tis safe to say that Disa is rather invested in him. What concerns me is this godsway mentioned in the first line. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the Queen Regent, we can surmise that it must be something tangible, an object. As to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess, and I'm not one for pointless conjecture. I suspect someone of Batali heritage might be able to tell you more.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Drop dead now.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Preparation is key. Up my training.
Though I cannot be sure how 'twill aid us, I do believe there is more to... And should you learn something, would you be so kind as to share it with me? Truly? Then my mother and this man are... My thanks for looking into this. Alas, I had hoped 'twould be of greater use to our cause. Ne'er be enough.
After all, even should the dragon appear, what cause have they for concern?
duties is like to flatten me.
No. Oh,
Would that all my days were so.
Suppose I'm tired. I've barely slept a wink.
Might learn a new dish.
Anywhere better than living in a crowd.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can. This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our... Apologies, but...
How might I aid you, sir?
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Right, just follow me.
Well, hello. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border where quarrels occur. Every other day. Do you come again?
I'm unsure how best.
Go on, have a look.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery, really. And was burnt to a crisp.
Pleasure doing business with you.
be of
I
service.
never leave.
Apart from my joints, I've naught to complain of.
The wise are as discerning as kine. Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Got to make hay while the sun shines.
Here I can let down my hair.
That's enough intellectual labor.
I've no time for pointless chatter.
Confound this. Where did my papers go?
I'll collect that. You need...
I don't believe I had any visitors today. Begone! I have no hospitality to extend toward one bereft of decorum.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
As a matter of fact, the events of the coronation are as vivid in my mind as if they occurred only yesterday. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
Why do you always take me here? My back's not acting up today.
Sir Mirrodin, who calls yon manor home, is said to be a sorcerer of great renown. Tell is, he keeps all manner of magical implements in his abode. Mind, I don't believe anyone's really seen them. He's rather a crotchety sort, to say the least. You pay him a visit, and he's like to turn you away afore you've even said hello.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates!
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
Dreams will reveal to readers.
My bed. Sean says.
Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're here to buy. Hope to see you again.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Ah! Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmaster's Burrow in Batal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
There are one or two places of interest near. Power your strikes.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Master, I vow to weigh my every word before speaking, and when in doubt, I shall hold my tongue.
My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap?
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Naught spurs the imagination like places yet unvisited. One flame is impossible. You have been doused in oil. This seems a decent spot for a campsite. That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Let me get that.
Not be unwelcome for an ally to be here for once. It is easily done.
No one can defend themselves.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Was most effective. Spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
is a glad thing to be rested with.
We must not let them have us.
My magics are at your disposal. Watch out!
Our timing was worthy of honor. Don't save our best we are out.
I suppose your wounds won't be no. Bones. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
That's all. I couldn't help you. Yeah.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamity and strength. We ought not to provoke it.
How are we meant to attack without animals?
Strike fast! Our glory shall fall.
Right. Does this foe not remind you of a certain someone we've met?
What are you doing? We are in the midst of battle.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I couldn't tell you more about it.
Take care where you place your feet. The sharp incline is as likely to throw us off balance as it is our enemy.
Let the elements empower our strike.
Well done, Master. At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
You are correct.
Battles to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who let...
There's a campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself, in another world. Shall I lead the way?
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
My magics are at your disposal.
One can see well into the distance from here.
You know if Batal is wondrous to behold. I will be your shield.
Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It was not what I expected.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I must summon reinforcements.
Use me as your footstep and soar to greater heights.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
I'm sure I'm very sorry. Hear an old man out, won't you? Ah, 'tis you. Thought I recognized you. I suppose I should thank you. I espy a hobgoblin.
I never thought I'd say this, but we've become inseparable.
It is well to have friends one can trust.
At your disposal.
this foe.
No quarrel. This spell will empower you with elemental magic. Right where it is.
Your next attack is no less hurt.
Arisen! Are you all right? The enemy slows. Perhaps we have tired him out.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Knock it off balance.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
As planned. Our foe stumbles. Just one more push will bring it down.
Focused attack will end this foe.
Our best bet is to set it neutral, then wrench it.
It is certainly worth a try. To have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and means at our disposal.
I think I get the idea.
Our foe is thrown us back.
Let us finish this. Bring a thing down.
A focused attack will end this foe. Confidence and cooperation gave us an edge against our foe.
Considering the might of our combined experience, what other outcome could there have? A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Oh, watch out for the knackers, Master!
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
I suppose I should thank you. I'll not let a good deed go unrewarded.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?